Let's move on, shall we, to Group B then. Of course, we see the Iberian derby in this one. Portugal up against Spain. I'll start with Dean to my left this time. I mean, do you see those two? I'd imagine you see those two going through, I know, because you fancy Spain and Portugal, but
yeah.
In what order would you have them?
It's a close call, isn't it? You've got to go with Spain topping the group. I mean, Spain are our outright selection, Portugal are our outside, so we're obviously going to go with those two to progress. Morocco and Iran don't, fill you with any sort of confidence, do they, really?
Spain around, what are they, 4-7 to win it? 8-13?
2-1, Anthony, 2-1.
Okay.
I think the forecast, what's that, 5-4, Spain to beat Portugal? I think it's
decent.
That's around 5-4 shot, is it?
Yeah, we're just going to get that checked.
Spain, Portugal, 5-4.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I think a lot of punters will be on that.
Yeah. I can't see any shock.
No. There won't be a shock in this one. There won't be a shock in Morocco will be the only ones who really can probably...
What I will say about Iran, the manager is Carlos Queiroz, of course, who
knows
Ronaldo very well indeed, and they kept plenty of clean sheets in qualifying. In fact, I think the first goals they conceded was in they'd already qualified, I think, when when they'd done that. And if you remember the last World Cup when it took Lionel Messi till injury time to get a very, very late winner against them as well. So let's give them plenty of respect as well.
Are they favourites to get through, or
they're fourth? Yeah, I think they're fourth favourites, Ray. So
Steve, you think Morocco could do? I mean, they've got the Juventus player, haven't they? Is it Mehdi Benatia plays for?
Yeah.
Yes, they have. Yeah,
he's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's one of their leading lights.
And Saïs at Wolves, Boufal at Southampton, of course. Yeah.
Do you think? You're thinking that Morocco might squeeze through behind Spain?
Well, I'm not saying. I'd say underestimate Morocco and Iran as well at your peril. Morocco, of course, have got Ziyech. He's highly regarded from Ajax as well, who scored a lot of goals. He might be on penalties as well, so maybe look out for him to be top Moroccan goal scorer. The gaffer's also very well known. He's won 2 African Cup of Nations. There's no mug in charge here. This is a good gaffer. So yes, we are expecting Spain and Portugal to absolutely hose up in this.
But they play each other first, don't they?
Yes,
which is going to be a big factor in the.
Of course, you'll get 3 points on the board all of a sudden. Then, so I'm tempted not to play the forecast personally. I'm just not totally sold on Portugal just yet, and interested to see how the other two do.
Okay, Steve, a bit more wary then about playing this obvious forecast. I mean, Ray, how do you see it? Obviously, a lot depends, I guess, on that Portugal-Spain match, which is on the 15th of June. It's the second day of the World Cup.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. The other teams will be trying to take advantage of if it's a draw or but I just can't see past Spain and Portugal.
In that order?
I think they've got too much experience. Morocco got decent players, and Iran, as Steve says there, but I think they've got too much quality, too much experience. And I think these two, 5-4 for the forecast, to be a decent price.
Okay, so there you go. Both Ray and Dean thinking the Spain-Portugal forecast is a good bet at 5-4. Steve thinks that might be a shot, maybe Morocco to surprise in Group B.